So I recently posted a video on how the A and A plus use the slipstream. So we're going to see a very different thing. This is a DRB account, and I'm going to start in last. I let this guy go. I'm starting on softs. The reason why I'm starting on softs, I'm going to pit lap one. I'm going to go on the mediums. I do not recommend that strategy. That is not a strategy. I would recommend finding a buddy, a partner, and bump draft him or her, use teamwork, pit at the same time. Don't pit solo unless you're already like alone, but don't pit solo. Use teamwork to get up there. Be patient. If they're faster, let them lead. If you're faster, try to get in front of them so you can lead, and hopefully they get in the picture to bump draft you. You guys gain better time on the leaders and pull away from people possibly behind you. So here, this is a game of patience. So this is more for the lower lobby casual racer. You keep seeing more things about how to get out of DRC, DRD. All these guys are dive bombing in, and they are. You'll see here later on in the race how some guys are just impatient, have to get around you. That's fine, no big deal. Just play consistent. Eventually you'll get out of these lobbies and find an appropriate one within your skill set, and you'll see those guys more often, and you'll form a small alliance. See, they're already making moves. It's on lap one going into the bus stop, and now it's see how they slowed really bad. But again, they are DRB. They don't understand the kind of the slipstream etiquette, what it means, how to use it properly, what bump drafting means, going into a turn. They just see a gap and they go for it. Their ego kind of outweighs their abilities. So, all right, pit lap one, get off the softs, go on the mediums, and onwards. I'm gonna cut out until the next time we're pitting. So onwards from here. So now lap 5 going into 6, we're coming across people in the pits. They're going to go into softs. This is the appropriate time to start pitting. Lap 5, 6, or 7, depends on where you're at, how you and your teammate are doing, and where to get around these guys. I'm going solo, which is not the strategy to use, because once you start getting into really competitive lobbies, you are not going to win this solo. You're not even going to podium solo. You're not. The only way you're going to do that is you're like a second faster off the fastest guy, pace-wise. You got to be like way faster in order to break off from them. And if you're not, they're going to catch you. So onward lap 6, more kind of pits. I think we get around a couple. I think there's more ahead of Gwynbo. Then we come out behind Driver. So yeah, there's Driver. And he's already out. And we're going to tuck it behind him. Ba shows no patience at all. So we're trying to tuck it behind him and try to bump him. We're going to eventually try to bump him so we go faster, and because the guy behind me has a different mindset. That's the mindset that's not going to get you very far. I think he doesn't do it here. I think he does it next lap or the lap after. So again, now we're just trying to do what we do in the A and A plus lobbies, trying to catch him back out. He's on softs. We're on mediums. So he's going to be able to get out of corners quicker than us. Maybe not, because he has B rank, and I could still take a corner at it. Much better pace than he is. I have the fast lap for now, but it's also on mediums. That should go away. Someone here should be able to get a 156 or something. So I think we give him a bump. Give him a bump, and we back off a little bit. We don't want to rear end him. Mr. Brad. That's what his ba. I said ba earlier. Brad. So he's 0.2 behind us. We're going to give this guy a bump again, which is going to slow us down. And maybe Brad gives us a bump. I don't quite remember. Yes, he does. And I feel really uncomfortable giving him a bump here. If it was A+, I would have, but it's not. So I backed off. Go out wide. I thought Brad was going to come in on the inside because, I don't know, they don't have my best trust yet. So here, yeah, he's already missing breaking points, getting up on here, being impatient. And I already know what's going to happen here at this next turn. He's going to try to go for it. And I'm going to go a little wide. I'm going to let it happen because I don't want to get wrecked out. I want to make a video for here, and I don't want to be all wrecked out and annoyed and whatever. So yeah, he keeps bumping. There's a little bit of netcode lag. So I just let him go. So now we're in a 6. It looks like he's already trying to pull the moves on Mr. Driver. And Mr. Driver was smart. He backed off a little bit, tucked in behind him, because I think he knows what's going to happen. I'm going to bump him, and he's going to get closer. And I don't think he goes for a move here. I think he waits till after the bus stop. At least I would wait till after the bus stop. And puts his nose there, decides he's going to wait. Gets a good exit. Yeah, he got a good exit. That's really what you want to do. We're on a lap 8. We have plenty of time to get our stuff done. Crazy Rooster's usually pretty good. He's on softs and he's going on mediums. And his counterpart right behind him is doing the exact opposite. So mediums here, you can keep up with the soft guys on mediums. Let them go in front though. Let the guys on softs in front, and then you tuck in their slipstream. Yeah, you notice Brad immediately went defensive. Like he was expecting the driver to make a move. On that video I showed on the A+ and A side, driver A, you saw no one going defensive until moves were happening on the last lap. Here, moves started to happen a little earlier. They think they need to get ahead. They're going to break away from the field somehow. They don't fully understand it yet, but that's why they're driver B. If they got it, and they can make good decisions, they would be out of driver B by now. But this is where the lobbies you go in to make these mistakes to eventually fix those mistakes. And once you fix those mistakes, you should be lobbying up even more. So we are in 5th. Not a bad spot to be. Even a top 7. Even a top 7 is good. Start from the back. The top 7. Done my pace down. 156.9. The fastest lap's a 156.932, and he's on softs on my mediums, so it's appropriate pace. All the rest of mine are 157s, which is pretty much the right speed for this lobby. So I'll show you realistic results. The only thing that isn't too on par is the decision-making part. When to go for a move, when to bump. And I'm going to apply rule 1 here. Big group of cars, don't engage. So you see what I do? I break it off. I back off. So I think stuff's going to happen. And there you go. There's one. So we kept 5th because one went off. And that was Rooster that went off. That sucks. He usually does well, but You can't do well on all of them. It's literally impossible. So it's an average. This guy wants to be impatient and go on the inside, wants to get it. Fine. I think he eventually does. Right here. No, not right here. But I think he does eventually pass me on the last lap or right up here, which is fine. I'm not pushing. I'm not trying to beat these guys. I try to get decent results so I can publish on YouTube for all the casual guys who just want to be able to race clean, find clean guys to race with. That's what this is for. Excuse me. And at B Lobby, I'm surprised they bump draft, and then I'm not surprised they bump draft. Some of them get it, some of them don't. Some of them apply, I got a penalty here. So some of them, yeah, this is why I got passed. So penalty. Some get the bump draft, some apply it wrong. They will bump you, and then going into the next turn, they go for a move. That's mixed signals. Usually the bump draft coming upon a turn means I'm not going to challenge for it. You do your thing. I'm going to tuck it behind you. That's what that means. And these guys don't seem to understand it yet. They will. If they lobby up, they will. So some of them quit and never play again. But some of them lobby up and then they finally get it. They finally come around with the correct communication, the correct language of racing. So we're on the last lap. We're in 6th, which is pretty good. I think BW gets around us. Again, which is fine. I'm not even really pushing. I mean, you saw the results on my A+ video on the Europe account. Got 3rd place. So, had I want to, I can. I'm making it as realistic as possible for you guys by not just dumbing it down, but trying to drive fast at the same time on worn out tires. They're on softs, trying to play it the way they play it, not take moves completely correct too. So, and I think my pace is pretty good on it. Yeah, it's a 159 last lap, so it's because of the penalty. So here, yeah, P7, which is technically a DR gain position, not much, maybe like 50 points, but the goal is always top 5s. I'm gonna try to put out a video on how I use qualifying and whether I decide to race it or not. It's just on me. It's my own. It could be my own personal preference on how I use qualifying. I'm gonna let you guys know how I do that. And it's not the way to do it. It's a way to do it. It's the way I do it. I'm not very competitive by nature, anyways. All right, P7, front to back. Go out there, race, do some good things. You guys have a good day. Out for now.